SummerSlam Night 2 was just the most boring thing I've ever seen. And I'll tell you why. This was not as good as night 1. And if you're doing a 2-night event, make sure that the second night is better than the first night. Because that's why it's the second night. It didn't happen in this case. They fucking tried their best. They did all the fucking tactics that they usually do. But it did not work out. The show starts with Sami Zayn and Finn Balor. Gunther gets added to the match for no reason, and then Kevin Owens makes his return. There is a woman crying in the audience, which I think is absurd. Kevin Owens is not that big of a deal, man. What the fuck are we doing? This guy looks exactly the same. Like there was this tendency for a while there where like people were coming back and they were chat. Kevin Owens, not that guy. He wins the match. This guy returns 2 years later and he wins the fucking match. He's the number 1 contender for the world title. I think this is the WWE title that they're gonna fight for. CM Punk versus Kevin Owens. That's what we're gonna see. I don't know why this company treats people who leave for a while so much better than people who are actually there. I don't understand this. Kevin Owens is the fucking number 1 contender for no fucking reason. Anyway, then we have Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. And this just proves my point again. You leave the company, you come back, this company is gonna treat you like a fucking demigod. Baron Corbin returns, he does a bunch of promos, and his first match after his return, if I'm not wrong, is for the United States title at SummerSlam. And he wins the match. He wins the fucking match. I don't understand this. If this guy, hypothetically, was in the company all this time, he would have never won a single thing. But he leaves or he gets fired. He comes back and all of a sudden, he's the US champion. Nothing's gonna happen with this title reign. In your heart of hearts, you all fucking know it, man. Nothing's gonna happen. This is just complete bullshit. The match was boring as fuck as well. Lil Yachty is a complete embarrassment. It's just not gonna work out, man. I'm sorry, but it's just not gonna work out. Then we have the women's ladder match. Chelsea Green wins this match. I don't know why people are acting like this is such a big deal. She's the interim women's champion. Not the women's champion, the interim women's champion. When Rhea Ripley comes back, these two are gonna have a fight. I have a feeling that Chelsea Green is gonna win like in some weird way, but she's not gonna have a dominant victory, right? Like where it's clearly established that she's the winner. You know what I mean? Maybe Rhea Ripley is gonna do a heel turn or something. That's possible because Chelsea Green, like she's kind of the fan favorite at the moment. I don't understand why people are acting like this is a big deal. Because of the very reason that this is the interim championship. I don't think it's a big deal. If it wasn't the interim championship, maybe, sure. There was a spot in this match where Tiffany is on the top of the ladder and Chelsea just pushes the ladder down, and Tiffany basically, instead of just falling down, just dives on everybody. I thought that was completely stupid, man. Like, you're supposed to fall. Anyway, that happened. Chelsea Green wins. And like people are really happy, people were cheering for her, so that's that. I didn't care that much, if I'm being very honest, like I just didn't. Maybe it's because of the fucking fatigue I have of wrestling right now because of night 1. I think this should have just been a 1-night show instead of a 2-night show. There was literally no reason for this to be 2 nights, but it was. Then we have Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio is a guy who can potentially be a world champion one day, right? I know it's not going to happen anytime soon. Maybe it's never going to happen. But there is a possibility that, I don't know, 5 years down the line maybe. It is possible, right? Why would you make that guy lose to Danhausen? Why the fuck? If you don't want to make Danhausen lose to anybody, don't fucking make him fight Dominic Mysterio. Make him fight JD McDonough or some shit, man. But anyway, he fights Danhausen and he loses to Danhausen. The curse is still going on. Like, his curse was fucking broken yesterday by Liv Morgan. Nobody's gonna acknowledge that, as it turns out. And, well, here is the curse again, man. El Torito was in the match as well. Like, I don't even know what's going on. This match was absolutely horrible. I don't like anything Danhausen does. Anything. It's stupid. Fucking stupid. Then we have Penta versus Chad Gable. Now, I enjoyed this match because of Chad Gable. Everybody likes Chad Gable, and so do I. This guy looks legit. When Penta was tapping out like a jobber, I fucking loved him, man. I fucking loved it. Fuck Penta. Fuck this asshole. This guy can't even speak English. Fuck this guy, man. I don't care. He might be a good wrestler in Lucha Underground. No one gives a fuck. If you're being very honest, nobody has ever enjoyed watching Penta. No grown up, alright? Maybe a bunch of kids enjoyed him because he wears a goofy mask, sure. But like, nobody actually enjoys watching this guy, man. Chad Gable is way better. I am glad he won. People were cheering for this guy, man. They were fully behind him. And this, in my opinion, was a SummerSlam moment. And the only fucking thing that saved this show. After that, we have the main event. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. And they were again like going for that wrestling classic, the fucking 30-minute long match with a lot of finishes and all the bullshit, where they also do each other's finisher at one point and like all the bullshit happens. How is this match different from the match they had a few years ago at the Royal Rumble? How is this match different from that? It's not different. It's the same fucking thing. The only difference is that this time Roman Reigns actually won the match, and the last time I think it was just some sort of a DQ finish. That's the only fucking difference, man. I don't know why people are acting like this is some sort of a big deal. Like they do that shield fucking gesture at the end. Who gives a fuck? We have already seen this before. And that's my problem, man. If it was the first time this was happening, the credit would have gone to Vince McMahon because he created this faction. Oh, well, CM Punk gave the idea. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. Vince McMahon was the guy in charge. He approved this. He was the booker. Deal with it. But this isn't even the first time this was happening, man. We have seen renditions of this so many times in the past. And they're just doing the same thing again for SummerSlam because they had to do something. So in my opinion, this entire show is a colossal failure. The only good thing, as I said earlier, was the fact that Chad Gable actually got to win a fucking singles title. That's about it.